Final preparations are underway ahead of the formal re-entry of Pike River Mine next week. The bodies of 29 men are still inside the mine after it exploded in 2010. The Pike River Recovery Agency has been working for months planning the re-entry of the drift, a 2.3-kilometre tunnel that leads up to the mine workings. A ceremony marking the re-entry of the mine is expected to take place on Friday next week. Our South Island video journalist Logan Church spoke to the agency's Chief Operating Officer, Dinghy Pattinson, outside the mine entrance today about what work is left to do ahead of the re-entry.
We're still reviewing all our plans and all our risk assessments and having discussions with WorkSafe on that over next week. And so the preparatory work we also have to do before we actually enter the mine is that for several days in cutting the concrete, because you've got to realise it is just about a metre thick concrete wall. So there's a few days work in that, so we're getting prepared to cut the holes for that. We know where the door is inside the wall, so we'll be cutting around that door, and we'll also be cutting a hole for our ventilation ducting to go through, because when we actually put people in through those doors, we've actually got to have the area ventilated inside as well. So all that's preparation work we're doing, getting organised to do beforehand. So come next Friday, what the people will see will be, when we do breach the 30-metre seal, will be two stages. There'll be one where the underground loader goes in and brings out the last of the concrete, that's of the wall, and the second stage will be when 3 people actually walk in, open up those doors and enter behind the 30-metre seal. You go back 8 years and we left a note to say we would return, and to me this is the first part of that journey really.
And meanwhile, 5 minutes down the road, the police are turning part of the old admin block into their base. They won't be sending any forensic staff into the mine at this stage, but about half a dozen staff will be processing any evidence that comes out. Detective Senior Sergeant Grant Collins took Logan for a tour.
Welcome to the Pike River Police Base. We're here at the amenities block, and this is a former administration building which has been provided to New Zealand Police for the duration of the Pike River recovery process. If we follow down the hall here, we have a briefing area, probably of significance, 2 rooms here that we have. So we have 2 secure exhibit areas within the police base. One is a wet area which is used to dry exhibits which have come out of the drift and may need drying. This is the dry area room, which is secured and has lockable cabinets. So that allows the police to maintain a chain of custody for any items that come out of the drift. Any items that are identified that are significant in terms of evidence or that will be uplifted as an exhibit and brought out are recorded in situation or in situ. They're documented and their position is plotted before it's moved. Then the item goes into a sealed bag, into a box which is security tagged, and then at the completion of the shift, the box comes out in the tagged state and is handed over to police, who then formally take custody of that, who then open up the seals, inspect the contents and then take custody of it. So it's a very regimented process that's been developed with the agency and police and other experts to maintain that chain of custody.
Detective Senior Sergeant Grant Collins speaking to our reporter Logan Church.